complete what works in our final month. We're underway in Week 14. And he brings us out past the 20 from Oklahoma, Baker Mayfield.
And he's a guy who plays with a lot of emotion. He's learned how to channel it really positively, because when he throws the football downfield and makes a big play, he'll be the first guy downfield to celebrate with you. But also, when his team needs that confidence, when they need that jolt, they turn to him, and he's ready to provide it.
That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Room to maneuver at the 35. And down to the 28-yard line. Another big gain or two in succession as this one goes for 32.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Execution was one of their watchwords leading up to this one. And on that play, able to execute brilliantly here on this opening drive.
On first and 10, here's Irvin. Yeah, 17 carries, 96 yards.
It's been a strong season for him thus far, sitting currently 7th in the NFL in rushing. He gives their offense really good flexibility, because if he's gashing a defense, they can ride him
down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Shepard will go in motion right. Mayfield from the gun on third down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Chase McLaughlin now for the field goal try. From the right hash, it's a 38-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And the Bucs take a 3-0 lead. And all in all, a pretty decent opening drive, Charles. Pretty balanced. They had the passing game going and the rushing attack, too.
I would think they have to be happy with that start, because you get your ground game going, which means your offensive line and your runners are pretty happy, and then you get your aerial attack going as well. So your quarterback and receivers have smiles on their faces. Now they're up to speed, awaiting their next.
Jones.
And no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers, because the only excitement he really generated was the one interception he threw.
Yeah, no touchdown pass.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that. And they lost the game. So I know this week has been tough on him, because he's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets. And bottom line, how do they get a win?
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
5-yard gain on the play.
They'll run here with a rookie. They'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4 on second down. Second down at 6 now from the 42. Now Jones. He finds his man, complete. It's Neal. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Saints first down.
Again, they run with Neal. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. Again, it's Neal as they stay on the ground. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. You look at this defense for Tampa Bay. And right now in the National Football League, they're ranked number 18 against the pass.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft.
Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. In for the sack, Deion Jones.
Now, how about that? Defensive coordinator perfectly in sync, dials up a blitz. And the man in the middle, he's the one who gets home.
Big Mike.
Big Mike.
Now on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And that one will skip out of bounds as the linesman will mark this thing right at the 15-yard line. The Buccaneers offense, led by their running back, headed out for the second possession. And we give you a look there at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns. You can see he's second best amongst NFL running backs at this point in the season. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
And that's exactly what offenses try to avoid by using motion. motion and throwing different formations up. They hate when he can draw a bead on the play, get a running start, and make a big play behind the line of scrimmage as he did just there.
And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Shepard will go in motion right. Mayfield. Here's a quick pass. He's got Chris Godwin. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch.
Now Mayfield lost the football. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. The fumble on first down now. Here's second down.
It's 2nd and inches at the Saints' 41-yard line.
They go play action. Mayfield. That's caught. Emeka Buka. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 12-yard line. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Baker going to give it to Irving. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Here's Mayfield. Looking middle, and he's got Ibuka. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and
Mayfield now. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it.
a 20-yard attempt.
And his kick here is good. And that will make it 6-0. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
They'll try the left side with Estimate. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Throwing Jones. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
For a Saints first down. A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Saints.
They go play action here on 1st down. And this one's incomplete. The Saints at 2-10 now on the year. And they come in losers of 2 straight, so try to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
And it's 3rd down.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Back to throw again. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Neal. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line.
Well, that wasn't exactly a work of art, was it?
No, that wasn't a thing of beauty. That's just why I don't play in points per reception fantasy league.
Is that what they call
the receiver
PPR?
still gets a point there. Yeah. And you went that far back. No bueno.
Well, I'll tell you what. I wish I had better defense on my fantasy game.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on third and long.
Third down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He lets it go deep for Olave. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown. So on fourth down, Kai Kroger on a punt for New Orleans. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Tampa Bay offense set to go again. And they, if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They're guarding against the upset.
6-0 our score after one. Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. As they've got it as we resume action. From the gun, Mayfield. There's a short one taken in by Otten. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
It's a pickup of 6.
Mayfield with it once more. Finding Otten once more. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
The tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
And that is well read there defensively. He was looking to use his speed to get the edge, but they said no way. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Now Mayfield. There's a short one taken in by Otten. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
It's a gain of 5.
Throwing, Mayfield. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. And the punt will kick out of bounds, and it'll be spotted inside the 30-yard line. The Saints offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And they've used him quite a bit in the passing game as you take a look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards by a running back, and he's right there in the mix. They'll begin on the ground with Estime. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Second down and 6 now.
4 yards on the pickup.
Back to throw. Jones. Johnson's got it complete. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down.
That's good for a Saints. First down. An 8-yard pickup. First down, New Orleans.
Here's Neal. Taken down at the 42. 2nd and 7.
Jamel Dean on the tackle.
Looking to throw. Jones. He rifles complete. Caught by Moore. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a first down.
Saints. First down. It's a gain of 10.
They run with Neal. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there. It keeps them advancing the ball.
From the 42-yard line, here's a 2nd and 4. They run again with Neal. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. Give them 18 there, and the Saints have a first down.
That's another Saints first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Straight ahead, Estime. Oh, great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Yaya Diaby in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the first down sack. Jones. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Here's Jones from the gun on 3rd down. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Levante David making his presence felt in the backfield. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles. And that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD, and it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far, finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
On the ground, it's Irving to start the drive. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Mayfield looks to throw. And he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Mayfield to throw it. He's got his receiver. That's a bucs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I mean, it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
Incomplete. Danny Stutzman on the
Going to the air again with Mayfield. A quick pass here to Godwin. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 36. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
A run up the middle with Irving. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
To throw, Mayfield. To the right side, catch made by Ibuka. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 21.
A gain of 12 yards. Complete to Omeka.
They run out of the gun with Irving. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 13-yard line.
Once again, it's Irvin. And he dropped it about the 11 after only a yard.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
So that's good for a first down. First and goal at the
There may have been a
9-yard
little bit of an
line.
element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
To the left side, he gets this one to Ibuka. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mayfield looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
Now Mayfield on 3rd and goal. This is caught. Touchdown. Cade Otton, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Saints 3.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground with Neal. There's some space here. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 47 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Now Jones. The pass caught by Olave.
Jones pass.
Now 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Operating from the gun. Jones. That's caught by his tight end, Foster Moreau. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 29-yard line.
And the Saints first
Neal. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Here's a 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
Off play action. Jones. Crossing route catch made by Johnson. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
That's another Saints first down.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. That one complete to Hill.
Complete.
Call it a gain of a yard. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd.
Throwing Jones. Tries the left side and finds Olave.
Jones pass.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll look to throw again. It's a loss of 10 yards on the play. And it'll be 4th down. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Buccaneers offense and Baker Mayfield set to take over once more. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. Mayfield down. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. 2nd and 10.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 30.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. Mayfield. And this is Shepard on the catch. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Out route, and the ball is caught by Godwin. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it's 2nd down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. And this won't get there. Won't be online either. It's no good. Off to the right.
And get ready for the 3rd quarter.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here to begin the 3rd quarter.
Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the 3rd quarter. And Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining 2nd half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. We say we use them to start the 2nd half and get us going.
Targeting Moore, and he's got him on the crossing pattern. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
That's another Saints first down.
And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. It has been a rough afternoon for him trying to get rid of the football. See, that's now 5 sacks.
How'd you like to be the offensive coordinator, the offensive line coach trying to come up with an answer for this pass rush? What blocking assignments do you change? Can guys play a little bit better? And we're seeing the end result on the scoreboard. Long day in the pocket for their quarterback.
2 yards the loss there. Now 3rd and 14.
Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line.
That's another Saints first down. 1st and goal, New Orleans.
They'll try it with Estime.
And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints.
Audric Estime, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Saints are an extra point away from drawing level.
The kicker on for the
Extra point forthcoming. It's right through, and we are now tied at 13.
ties the game. 13-all.
So that drives 6 plays, 75 yards. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Irvin. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right.
At the 37-yard line.
Mayfield on play action.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
3-yard loss makes it 3rd and 11.
Now Mayfield. Out to the right here to Shepard. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39. And obviously that's well short of the first.
The punt team and Vernon out there as he gets this one away.
A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. Looking to put a drive together. They'll begin the drive with Neal. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 62 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
And the Saints, first down.
Defensively, they were in the 3-4, and that O-line just dominated the D-line there.
Let's go with a verbal telestrator here because that D-line has a nose over the center, and it has the 2 defensive ends over the offensive tackles. That means the guards don't have anyone over the top of them. That creates a natural bubble inside where they sprint upfield, take on the inside linebackers. If the back hits it fast enough, there should be space to run.
Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9.
At the 50-yard line.
This is Neal. And a nice run. They're going to take this close to the first down marker at the Bucs' 43-yard line. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. On the give, it's Estime. And he is going to have a Saints first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football.
That's another Saints first down.
3rd and 2, right? So this is a situation where low man has got to win at the line of scrimmage. But it's not just the low man winning. It's the low man who's winning with some force. And they had that to pick up the first down.
Barely picking it up, but they did. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for the Saints.
Running is Neal. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to throw. Jones. They'll give him 4 yards there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Looking to throw. Jones. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Looks like a 9-yard loss. And it also brings up 4th. Out now is the field goal unit for New Orleans. This from 44 yards out, left hash. And his kick is right there. It's good. And with it, they have taken the lead. So it's his 3rd field goal now with the ball game, and they've needed his leg. This last one gives them the lead.
It's been a back and forth kind of a game, hasn't it? Now you got to tell your defense, guys, need you to make this stand up because we got the momentum going in the right direction, but we need you to make sure we carry it home.
The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
A gain of 4. It's now
Throwing, Mayfield.
at the 28.
Completing it to the right side, Johnson. First target, first catch, and a first down.
Complete to Tez Johnson. 1st and 10 at the 39.
Here's Mayfield. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. 51 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Ball across the formation, there's Hatton with it.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
That's another Buccaneers first down.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Now, these two teams, you might recall, met back in mid-season, Week 8 to be exact. And it was the visiting Bucs who came away victorious, so they'll look to claim the season series with a win here in Tampa.
Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. 2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10.
Mayfield looks to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 20-yard line.
11 more yards there. This methodical drive continues.
From the gun, Mayfield.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Mayfield to throw it. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Going to the air again with Mayfield.
He's got the 1st down and more.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Bucky Irving
From 13-yard town.
And the Buccaneers have retaken a 3rd quarter lead.
The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game.
No, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
The Saints offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of the halftime talk for this defense. We've got to find a way to slow him down. That's probably what they're saying. But nothing that they have done has worked so far.
Now Jones throwing to start the drive. Pitch and catch to Moreau, the tight end. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Off the play fake, Jones.
This one complete. It's Devon Vele.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
This is Neal. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Jacob Harris shot the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Tampa. It's the Saints who hold the football, but they're trailing as we begin the 4th quarter of play.
They'll hand it to Estimate.
Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
He's brought down by Deion Jones. It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here.
Now Jones. And this is caught. He hits more. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
On the ground, it's Neal.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Jones.
Complete to Olave on the out route.
That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Back to throw, Jones. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal.
I don't care what the analytics say. Look at where they are on the field. To me, that just screams go for it here. I don't even think about putting a kicker out there. What say you?
I support whatever they do. Let's find out.
Look at you, man of the people.
Oh, they'll run the option right. And I don't think he got in. He didn't. He's stoned at the 1-yard line. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Bucs defense, they'll celebrate the goal line stand. In a design QB run in that spot, maybe trying to catch the defense off guard a bit. It didn't work, though.
Again, we're seeing that college influence come into the NFL. Quarterback run game on 4th down. We didn't see that very much in the previous years in the NFL.
No, seeing it more, saw it there, did not work out. Turnover on downs.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. The Bucs on 3rd down, 5 out of 9 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5.
To throw, Mayfield. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety.
At this point, I think it's a surprise when he isn't close to being sacked on a passing down. The amount of times he's hit the deck today, I think a lot of us are reading safety before they even took the snap. Simply a merciless pass rush every step of the game, and that rush earns a crowning achievement there.
1st down. A gain of 14. And the Saints
Looking to put a drive together. They'll begin the drive with a handoff to Neal. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
a gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 35-yard
From the 35 on 2nd down, Jones. He'll get that complete to Vele. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A gain there of 30 big ones. So from 135 all the way over to the other. Here's 1st and 10.
1st down, Saints.
Now it's Neal. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. 98 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
18 on the play. 1st down.
Again, it's Neal as they stay on the ground. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Buccaneers' 16-yard line.
On the option right, it's Jones. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It's going to be a gain of 6 on the keeper, but it leads to a 3rd down.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jones. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds.
That's another Saints 1st down.
1st down, here's Estime.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened.
Touchdown, Saints.
Complete to
Devin Neal.
A 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Saints have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 5. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away.
And he returns this to the 22.
Now the Buccaneers offensive unit back out on the field.
We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter.
They go play action. Mayfield. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Cameron Jordan able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
At the 15-yard line.
Throwing on second and long. Mayfield. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
Here's 3rd and 6.
11-yard pickup. Leads to 3rd and 6.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
To Chris Godwin. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
Oh, he's got a Buca. That's complete.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
10 more yards. That's another Buccaneers.
On 1st and 10, here's Irvin.
They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
He's brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 6.
They'll stay on the ground with Irvin.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Mayfield.
And it's taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Buccaneers first down. 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
And this is Shepard on the jet sweep.
And this is not going to work as planned. He's going to be met and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. That's complete left side to Shepard. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It'll be a gain of just a yard. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Mayfield down.
Across the formation, he finds Godwin.
And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
They'll try him now with Irvin.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Bucky Irving.
His 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season.
And the Bucs answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead. Well, this defense held out as long as they could, but ultimately the running game wears them down from the 1-yard line.
And that gets set up throughout the entire drive, doesn't it? And when you put those big bodies and determination into that carry, the end result, touchdown.
And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they up their lead to 3. So that effort gives him a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage. At least give your team a fighting chance.
And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return. The visitors' offense and Matt Jones making their way back out. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. Throwing, Jones. Gets this to Moore. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Here's Jones. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Here we go. This is 4th down. Desperation time now. Here's Jones. That is caught. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Jones. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And Jones will hit the deck here. And he is able to pick up the 1st down.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Saints.
To throw is Jones. Now he'll tuck this and run. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game.
This is 1st and 10.
A gain of 12. And the Saints 1st down.
Here's Neal. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
We're now 2nd and 10 from the 13.
2nd and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Jones. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to potentially send us to overtime. And this one is right through. And that will tie this game here in the final minute of play. So in the final minute, they turn it over to their kicker to get him back to even, and he does not disappoint.
Brandon, you think the pressure ever gets to this guy? Because I sure don't. That was pretty smooth right there. But I tell you, he better not rest on his laurels, because there's a good chance they may need him again if this game goes to overtime.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Looking middle, and he's got Ibuka. And he'll be taken down as that'll net him only about a gain of 9.
Here's 1st and 10. So pass interference, the call there. Always, obviously, Charles, such a subjective call. You agree with the penalty?
Well, from where we're standing right now, I think the officials are tightening things up here in the 2nd half. Maybe the defender gets away with that in the 1st, but this time the flag comes out, and I think it's a good call.
Mayfield to throw. They're looking for Godwin again, and he's got him once more.
And Godwin will make an offensive touchdown on the opening drive. Both sides will have the chance to possess the ball unless there's a defensive touchdown. In that case, the game will end right there.
So the Bucs going to have a chance to go down and win it. They'll get the ball first here in overtime.
Oh, look at the juke. And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27. And the Buccaneers getting ready to go as they take the field.
And they get the ball first here in this overtime period. Remember, even if they score a touchdown, it's not over. There's always a chance to go and score a touchdown the other way, but they can certainly get a leg up with a solid drive here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on second down.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 29-yard line.
Mayfield looks to throw.
There's a short one taken in by Otten.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. A little dinking and dunking that they're doing. At some point, is it appropriate to maybe take a shot?
It is if you feel good about it. But otherwise, you do what the coach told me a long time ago. Take what they give you, but make them tackle. In other words, get it to one of your guys in space. If he makes someone miss, that could turn into the big play you're looking for.
Just looking down at this with a naked eye, looks like they have about 1.5 yards. Any chance they go for it here?
There's a chance, but I have to say, punt the ball here. Get rid of this thing and try and help your defense a little bit. I know there's that temptation, and I know people have it on their play sheet. I have that one play that'll get me what I need. But if you don't get it, you pretty much handed the game to the other team.
They're now only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Looking to put a drive together.
Jones, first throw of overtime here.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Looking to throw. Jones. Over the middle, complete. It's Moore. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon.
First down, Saints.
Off play action. Jones. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jones. And he's caught by Vele. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 36. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
First down.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 36. They run with Neal. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
Next score wins, but remember, this will be a tie if the period ends with no scoring as they work on 2nd down.
36-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Jones. He rifles complete, caught by Moore. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 19. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
At this point now, a field goal would win it. They are in range. We'll see how they approach things on first down.
Now Jones.
Tries the left side and finds Olave.
And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime. As the fans exit back out through the turnstiles, not happy looks on their faces. Feel like they probably let this one slip away at home in overtime.
I would agree with that, and their unhappiness hurts the guys at the concession stands on the way out, right? Not stopping to buy something for the kids. They just want to get home. But what a dramatic way to finish this bad boy off. I mean, this game